Hello everybody and welcome back. I hope you're all doing well. In this one we're returning to the northern mid-latitudes of Mars to a new site I discovered in Utopia Planitia. Lots of mind-bending stuff in this one, folks. Get your favorite soda and popcorn. This is going to be quite a long video, so let's get cracking on. The high-rise photograph in this one is called Contact in Utopia Planitia, acquired on the 24th of April 2021 at 29.8 centimeters per pixel. I'll be showing images dropped from the JP2 black and white map projected file, just under 700 megabytes in size. I'll include the link to the original page in the description below. There's a look at the low-res black and white. We'll also zoom in on some of these weird surface anomalies as well. The site we'll be checking out is located at 41 degrees 6 minutes north, 80 degrees 38 minutes east. We'll check out some of the other anomalies close by towards the end of the video. There's the first surface feature, folks. Check out the 90-degree angle over here. And this is zoomed out not to scale. And there it is at 1:1 scale. So we're looking at about 200 to 300 meters on this side as well as on this side. So we've got some geometry going on here, folks. And there's also a couple of blocks scattered about. And then we're looking at this one, strange oval dome-shaped anomaly there, guys. And there it is at 1:1 scale. Check out the symmetry in this one. And there's also a top of a right angle over here on this side. And then this strange feature as well. We've seen a couple of these in the northern mid-latitudes. Looks like a rectangular cleared out area there. And there it is at 1:1 scale. Again, straight edges and right angles there. Check out this piece. It's about 8 meters long. It's got a rounded curve to it. And then on top of it, this bright rectangular part, parallel with this one side. Doesn't look like a typical boulder or rock to me. And we're looking at lots of these blocks. This one over here is about 5 by 5 meters in size. Check out these straight edges there, right angles, and then smooth, flat surfaces. There's another one, folks, about the same size. So check this out. We've got right angles going on there, strange parts lying here on the one side. It also looks as if there's a small dome-like protrusion or knob in the center of that one side. Another rectangular item over here to the left. This piece is about 8 by 8 meters in size. Check out the straight edges, right angles to it. Uniform width on that one side. And then a long narrow part lying diagonally across the block. It's got like a J shape to it. Right, there's another block about 5 by 5 meters in size, and it really breaks up badly in this part of the photograph. Check out the straight edges and the right angle. Another rectangular item about 8 meters long. Check this out, folks. 90-degree angles to it. I wonder if this is some type of container. Check, there's another side over there. Looks like this is open on this one side. Strange rectangular part there, folks. Check out the wedge shape. Got a small protrusion over there in the one corner, and a disc-shaped anomaly there in this corner. Look at the bevel on that piece, 90-degree angles to that item as well. There's another block over there, folks, about 5 by 5 meters in size. More rectangular items, check this piece out. It's about 8 meters long, uniform width to each side, straight edges and a right angle. Also has a strange protrusion or knob in the center of that one side. We've seen that pattern repeated on Mars as well. Another block there, guys, about 5 by 5 meters in size, straight edges and right angles to it, and there's a smaller block over here to the one side, uniform width to that side as well. There's more like this, guys. We'll have a look at that shortly. Right, then we're looking at another block. This one's about 5 meters long. Got a very bright surface to it. 2 rounded bumps on the one side. And then this looks like some type of wreckage perhaps. It's got a small part right there in its center. I wonder if that's a hatch. And then the strange part underneath that block. This is a strange piece as well. It looks almost as if it's been sculpted. It's about 8 meters long. Check out the rectangular bright part on the surface there. 90-degree angles to it, parallel with this one side. And then this is definitely elevated off the surface. I wonder if this is some type of metal. The bends in it. Rather strange rectangular object there, folks. It's about 8 meters long on this side. Check out the bevel, and then this narrow part jointed, 90-degree angle there, and then this strange wedge shape sticking out of the what looks like an opening there. Long narrow piece again, folks. There's so many of these. This is about 8 meters to 10 meters long. Right angles to it. Very bright side as well. This is really getting out of hand, folks. Check out that one. It's about 10 meters long. Also straight edges and right angles to it. And there's a small part in the center on that one side. This object, about 8 by 8 meters in size, also has straight edges and a right angle. And again, the customary smaller part on a larger rectangular base. This piece is about 12 meters long. Check out the shadow, or could that be a square that's been cut into this block. Right, another piece like it. It's about 10 meters long. Also straight edges, right angles. Strange how that was elevated off the surface on the right hand side and then covered with sand on the left. And then this is also rather weird. Looks like a hole. But this is so blurry, guys. The detail just disappears. You've seen similar items in the southern mid-latitudes of Mars. This is about 10 meters long. Check out the right angle there. And also over here, guys. And then it's got this triangular block lying on the top. There's another rectangular part. This object, about 10 by 10 meters in size, also has a small protrusion or knob in the center. Check out these straight edges there. Right, and another long narrow part there. This one's about 10 meters long, folks. Also right angles to it. Uniform width on this very bright flat surface. And something rather weird over here, covered in dust. Check out the geometry in this layout. This piece is about 8 by 5 meters in size, and it's got a 90-degree angle there, and then smaller parts in the center right there on the top again. Long narrow part over here, parallel with this part. This is rather weird as well. We've seen so many of these in Utopia Planitia. Not far from the Insight lander. Consists of 2 blocks next to one another. This one at the bottom is about 6 meters long, and then next to it we've got a smaller block, roughly the same width on each side. Strange dome-like protrusion in the center of this block. I'm not sure what to make of this. Looks like 2 rectangular containers next to one another, folks. Same size. Looks like this is open over here on the right. Strange part over here as well. About 5 by 5 meters in size. Get the right angles on that part. And then there's a smaller block next to it, and another smaller triangular part on the top of that block. We'll zoom in on this part. It's about 12 meters long by about 6 meters wide. The right angle there, and then this slot. It seems to be cut into it. Right angles, and then another triangular part on the one side there. Long narrow parts here, folks. I featured a couple of these a few videos ago. Let's zoom in on those and check out the right angle there. Smaller items scattered about. This looks almost like remnants of an ancient structure. There's another disc-shaped anomaly on top of that block. This is about 4 meters in diameter. It's right there in the center of this item. Yet again we have another block with a small protrusion or knob on it. This one's about 8 meters wide. Check out the small object right there in the center of this block, folks. The geometry of this is also rather strange. This piece is about 12 meters wide, and then this symmetry and geometry to that part. And then in line with it, we've got this dark spot. Looks very unusual. I don't know what the heck to make of this object. It's about 20 meters long. Check out the straight edge. It's got smaller parts on the top. Another one over here. That there looks like a hole, folks. And then this looks like torn up, bent, smashed metal. Who knows what's going on there? Yeah, we're going to zoom in on 2 long narrow parts arranged parallel to one another, and they're the same size. Check this out, folks. rectangular item there underneath this part. This object has a disc shape to it. It's about 12 meters in diameter. Check out the rounded side over here, covered in sand and dust. Then we've got a small block right there in its center. This piece is about 14 by 14 meters in size. It's elevated off the surface on the right hand side, and then this piece is lying diagonally across it, and there's a strange U-shaped part on the one side. And then this over here to the left looks like some type of structure. It's about 25 meters long. Check out the rectangular dark shape there. It looks like this could be an opening perhaps. And next to it we've got these three similar parts. Look at the equal spacing between those. L-shaped piece over here to the top. Again, there's some geometry in this anomaly. These three pieces are about 10 meters long and they're parallel with one another. Off to Utopia Planitia, to the site, and there's a brief look at those anomalies again. There's lots of blocks in this region of Mars, guys. Okay, let's go up to the north, and this is another site. Lots of blocks, L-shaped pieces, and this is where I found this strange UFO-shaped object, and then there's another one like it in the southern mid-latitudes of Mars. You have to put them next to one another for comparison. Both the same size, got this round disc, the dome-like part on the top. This one seems to be smashed in on the top. Right, let's see what else is around here. Megaliths at Anomaly. Check out the huge block over there, guys. That piece there is about 25 meters long. It's where we found this strange Stonehenge type of layout. Another one of these weird pyramidal shaped parts, maybe a huge block, who knows. Each side of this thing is about 50 to 60 meters in length. And then this strange surface feature looks like some type of structure. Check out these slabs or blocks. And now we find these strange canals, maybe even roads. And these are 5 meters wide, and they seem to cover this region of Mars. We'll see if the rover actually travels up to or through one of these in the near future. Thank you for watching. That's it for this one, guys and girls. I hope you enjoyed it. Let's have a chat in the comments. To my new subs, welcome on board. And if you haven't subbed yet and you like this work, consider hitting the subscribe button, click the bell, and then select all. That way you'll know when I upload any new videos. Thanks again, folks. Keep well. I'll see you in the next one. Cheers for now.